All right, hey y'all, I'm out here at AirWorks 2019 and I put out some pictures yesterday about all the payloads, and I got a lot of requests for some more information on these payloads, so that's what I'm here to do. I'm going to make a little video. I'm going to go around to each of them. This is just on the fly, so it is what it is. I don't know who will be available, but I'm going to get as much information as I can. We'll start off here with the AMV. And here we have Barrymore, and they have this new solution coming out. I'm going to give them just a few minutes to talk about what this payload, this spotlight that they have coming out. So Barry, tell me about this spotlight, and the three questions I want to know is what is it, when will it be available, and how much?
Okay, this is a spotlight for the X4S. It's just a real quick detachable spotlight. This spotlight's probably going to be available within the next 2 weeks for the X4S. As you can see, it detaches here. Very lightweight. You can plug it back in, hook it back up, and it's ready to go fly. What makes this spotlight great to me is it makes this camera functional at night. We've had it tested. We had Mansfield Police Department put it through its paces from 100 to 200 down to 50 feet. The laser that's in the middle of it was good for up to 200 feet and crystal clear. So as far as the price tag on this, we haven't exactly got a number yet. I can tell you it's going to be reasonable. AMV is good about putting product out that is, first of all, reliable and will work every time. I can tell you that the way they've designed this thing, it's perfectly balanced. There's no pressure, no stress on the gimbals. Works really well.
Okay.
And it's going to be a quick detach. So.
Okay, and that has dual spotlights and a laser, right?
That's correct.
All right, and that's all controllable through the onboard SDK through the system?
That's correct. It'll plug into the SDK in the back. Then you'll set a button for it, and it'll be ready to fly.
Okay. All right, cool. Thank you, Barry. I'm
Thanks.
gonna experiment. That's very nice. All right, so let's kind of make a little trip over here. Hey guys, how's it going? I'm just making a quick video on all the different payloads that are at the AirWorks 2019. So this one right here is a loudspeaker for the M210, right? Do you know how much? Do you have a price on that or anything yet?
Right now the retail price is around $2,000.
About $2,000 for the loudspeaker right here, and that works in conjunction. This is all part of the payload SDK, right?
Yes. Right.
Okay. And now this one. So this is the speaker again, but this one, I've been looking at this one. It's really cool, and does that work in conjunction with the Z30?
Yes, you're right.
Okay, so you can couple these together through the sync, and then as you zoom in with the Z30, the beam will actually narrow down.
Yes, we have our own software. We
Okay.
can control the speaker and the spotlight at the same time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So at the same time, all right.
Actually, this is a 4G version.
Okay.
They can put the local SIM card.
Okay.
AT&T, T-Mobile.
Okay. All right. Oh, very good. Okay. All right. So now we have a loudspeaker capability, and this is a focusing beam. And I saw they had it up here, y'all, just so you know. And on the wide beam, it would cover pretty much this whole banner. And as they would narrow it in, I mean, it would get down to just a little tiny beam. So it would be a really tight beam. And how many lumens is that spotlight?
6,000 lumens.
6,000 lumen spotlight. Okay. And do you know what the price is on that payload?
$3,500.
$3,500 for this one, y'all. Okay. So there you go. That's what it is. And what's that?
Oh, this is a power source for the LED light.
Oh, okay.
With the Mavic 2 Plus power.
Okay. So it runs on an independent power source that mounts up here. All right. Oh, that's good to know. And of course they do have, if you're looking for some static lights, they have some here, and you can see them under here and everything else too. But this video is mostly about the payloads. All right. Cool. Thank y'all very much. All right. Let's take a little swing over here. And so, sorry. So here's some more payloads. I'm just making a little video on all the different payloads here. Can you tell me a little bit about these payloads and what each one of them does?
Thank you. Yeah, absolutely, no problem. So this one here is this is a dual imager payload. So it's dual color camera. We've got a 20 megapixel 30 times optical zoom camera, as well as a wide field of view camera.
Okay.
So while you're looking at your zoomed in footage of whatever scene it is you're looking at, you also have the situational awareness around. So it makes it very easy to repoint If you're doing an inspection, easy to get to your next thing. If you're looking at, if you're doing surveillance or something, you have that awareness of what's going on.
So it's really 2 cameras in one?
2 cameras in one,
Okay.
exactly.
All right. And is it available now?
This is available now.
And
yes.
do you know what the price point on that is?
Yeah, user price is about $11,500.
11.5. Okay.
Yeah.
You get a little. Okay. All right.
This here is actually really sort of the next generation of this.
Okay.
We've got an NVIDIA TX2 processor in here.
Okay.
The next generation has a processor that's about 3 times as powerful,
wow.
but actually runs on less power. So it's a little bit tighter integrated,
Gotcha.
but basically the same capabilities.
Very nice.
And then this payload over here, this will be available around mid-year next year. This
Okay.
is a UV, primarily a UV camera for
wow.
power inspection. You can detect corona with it. So it has a color camera, the UV detector, infrared, and a laser rangefinder.
Okay. So, oh, really? Wow. Okay. So that'll be available when?
Mid-year next year.
Mid-year next year. Mid-year. Okay. No idea on the price yet, or not yet?
Not yet. Not
yet?
really locked in.
Okay. Well, that's good. It's good to know they'll be available. All right. And you guys are Hyper
FD.
Hyper FD. Okay. So there you go. All right. Thank y'all very much.
Thank you very much.
All right. So let's go over here.
So you can use your mobile phone to monitor what's going on in the flight.
So here we have the LiDAR,
this,
and I think
yeah,
we're all
you can
familiar
use
with how the
other
LiDARs work.
Yeah.
And I'll come back to these guys later.
They have
They're
their
kind of
own
busy.
battery.
We do have the LiDAR capabilities. Okay, let's go over to this desk. This is where we get busy. A lot of people had some questions about all these different payloads. Now this is by ViewPro. And it looks like they're out of Shenzhen. And who here would be the best one to tell me about some of these payloads and what they are? My 3 questions that I have are, what is it? In other words, what capabilities does the payload have? Is it available? If not, when? And then the price on each one. Can you get that information?
I can introduce you our products first. The capability.
Okay.
Yeah, we have the 4K camera. Yeah, this is a 4K camera with 20 times optical zoom.
Okay, 4K camera at what?
With 20 times optical
Okay.
zoom.
So 4K camera at 20 times optical zoom.
Yeah, and the total pixel is 25.9 megapixel.
25.9 megapixel?
Yeah.
Okay. And is that available now?
Yeah, it's available.
Okay, and what's the price on that one?
The price depends on the quantity and IUD and DJI dealer.
Okay.
Enterprise
Oh,
dealer.
okay. So those are sold through DJI Enterprise.
Yeah.
Okay. So we won't get any necessary prices on it. You have to contact your enterprise dealers. Okay.
Yeah.
So no prices on these yet, guys. Just to let you know, but we'll get you the capabilities, and you'll have to contact your dealer for the ViewPro dealer to get the pricing on them. Okay.
Yeah.
Good enough. So this one. Okay. So this
It's
one is your
the-
high megapixel plus 20 power zoom. Did you say?
Yeah, 20 times
20
optical zoom.
power zoom plus a high megapixel. So I know a lot of people have been wanting that out of the Z30. So here's your opportunity to get something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, what does this one have?
This one is a laser rangefinder version camera. It has 10 times optical zoom.
Okay, so
and,
10 times optical zoom.
and a 90mm thermal camera.
So a thermal.
Yeah, thermal
imager.
and the laser rangefinder.
And then this is a laser rangefinder. Now the laser rangefinder, I remember talking to you about this yesterday. The laser rangefinder will, sorry, I don't mean to embarrass you. I'll keep it down here. How about that? The laser rangefinder will, you can actually get a remote GPS location, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so whenever you laser rangefind, you'll not only get the distance to it, but that location, that calculated location, will give you a remote GPS location. Very cool, very cool.
Yeah.
Okay, what's this one?
This one is same as this spec, but just different design.
Okay, so this one, that makes it easy for this video then. So these two are the same. This just has a different form factor if it fits your system a little bit better, right?
Yeah.
Okay, this one?
This one is 30 times optical zoom.
So 30 times zoom. Oh, optical, that's 30 times
zoom.
optical?
Yeah, optical
Wow.
zoom. It's same camera module of the Z30.
Okay, Z30, got you.
Yeah, same camera module, but here is a laser rangefinder.
Oh, so if you want a zoom camera and then a laser rangefinder. Now, can you see these lasers in the optical, or are they invisible to the eye? Do you know?
Yeah, it's in the RGB.
Is it a visible laser? The reason I'm asking is if, say, the fire and police were using these, right?
Yeah.
If I were to if I wanted somebody to look at a particular spot, would they be able to see the laser with their eyes, or is it invisible?
No,
Or is it invisible?
It's invisible,
Okay.
but if for a far a long distance, you
Okay.
cannot see the
I got
laser.
you. So this is probably an infrared beam laser on there, and you won't be able to see it with the naked eye. Just so you know, you might be able to see it with night vision goggles, maybe. Maybe?
No need. This is safe for eye. This
Okay.
laser is safe
Oh,
for eye.
I see. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
The night vision laser you could not see close to it.
So is this one night vision? This
Yeah, this is 30 times optical zoom
One?
plus a 500 meter IR laser illumination.
Okay. So what's up? This is 30
Yeah, 30
30
times.
optical zoom
Yeah.
plus, and what did you say this was?
IR laser illumination.
IR laser. So that's going to be your IR laser
Illumination.
marker and digital. Now,
Yeah,
can you
for
see?
night
Can you
vision.
see this laser with night vision goggles?
You
Probably so with
Yeah.
night vision.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can show you the function of this one. You can see if you open the
So this shows that how
Night
their
mode.
payloads are integrated into
Yeah.
the system. Let me see if I can focus it. Okay.
okay, and you can zoom in
Okay.
to see the details.
Okay.
If at pitch dark evening, you can see the details,
Uh-huh.
and the light spot will
Okay.
will zoom
Okay.
automatically according to the RGB camera.
And the laser, how do you control the laser?
The laser you can
Oh, okay,
open
I
and
got you.
close
So that
here.
thing is laser, and the numbers are over here. Is this where do you getting your range at?
Here.
Oh, okay. So okay. So
Yeah.
it's built right into the screen for all your ranging and everything. Okay. Excellent. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's this one back here?
This is new. It's a 4K camera, fixed lens, no zoom, with a 19mm thermal camera.
Okay.
And it has a fusion function.
Okay. Okay. So that one's going to be comparable to something like the XT2 then, similar?
Yeah,
Possibly?
similar.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, this
Right.
one?
And this one is a 10 times optical zoom
Oh.
plus a 90mm thermal camera.
Okay, so thermal plus a zoom. All right,
Yeah.
very nice. 10
Yeah.
10 power zoom?
And here, this one has higher thermal camera. It's a 10 times optical zoom as this one.
So
but,
just a different form factor, or but a bigger lens?
yeah, with bigger lens,
got you.
35mm
Oh, wow.
thermal.
Okay.
And all the thermal camera we use is 640.
Okay, 640 resolution?
Yeah, and 25 hertz or 35 hertz.
Okay. Very good. Okay.
And this one is a 10 times optical zoom plus a 300 meter thermal IR laser illumination. Same function as this one,
Okay.
but it's smaller. So if in the United States, the height of the drone is limited,
Okay.
so you use this is good enough.
Okay. All right, good.
And this one is new. We combined the Sony Alpha 5100 camera with our gimbal.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, so
Okay.
the camera is 24.3 megapixel
Okay.
and 3 times optical zoom,
Okay.
and the sensor is APS-C.
Okay. All right. Very nice. All right. Again, now this whole stack of sensors. This comes from the folks at ViewPro. She said if you need a pricing, you go to one of your dealers. And thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's go over here. Take a little trip over here. So this is another one I got a picture of yesterday. This is a Sniffer 4D, and this is going to be a multi-gas type sensor. Okay, and you put it on there, and then you actually fly the aircraft into the environment, and it'll give you a reading back. I assume on here, for your gas detection and stuff like that. Okay, very nice. Okay, and then it'll actually give you your readout right back here on your computer. And in 3 dimensions, so you can see where you actually detected where the gases are at and everything. Very nice, very nice. And is this system available right now?
Yes, we have sold more than 200 units.
Okay, okay. And can you tell me the price of it?
It really depends on the configuration that you want. but the normal one will be a 5 to 8,000 US dollars, including the software.
Okay, so 5 to 8,000, depending on what you want, and that includes the software system,
Yes.
like this, and integration is fully integrated and everything else.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. All right, thank you all very much. Okay, take a little trip back here. I knew there was some more payloads. What this one's all about. We got some cool glasses and that kind of stuff. So I'm going to go back to this. How you doing? So this is some more payloads. I'm doing a video on payloads. Can you? So right here it looks like you have 3 different payloads,
Payload SDK.
and they're all thermal and through the SDK. So what's are these two the same here? Those two are the same. Okay, so really we have these two. Can you tell me a little bit about the specs on this one and then this one, and then also the availability and the pricing on them, please?
No, we no price. We just fund our partner in America.
Okay, so
and
you
later we will send the email.
Okay. So no pricing available right now. What's are these both? They're 640 resolution, I'm guessing. Is this the thermal resolution 640?
Yes.
Okay. And what's the difference between these two?
This gimbal is DJI's
Okay.
standard.
Okay.
Gimbal, and this is our.
Okay. Gotcha. But the capabilities between these two are the same?
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. And this is from the folks at K. How you say that? K. Key. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I'm just doing a video on that. All right. Thanks. All right. So let's kind of wander back around here to the front, and we've really got 2 more to do. 2 more places to go here. And the next one, of course, is FLIR. And I know you've probably already seen this one before. See if I can get it where we're not blinded by some light. Probably not. But anyway, this is the new FLIR multi-gas sensor payload. Mounts right up on top. Of course, you have your probe out here. I was looking at this yesterday, and this is really integrated with DroneSense, and of course it'll give you all of your readouts right along the top. Got a FLIR guy right here. How's it going? Do you know when that'll be available, and also the pricing?
So it's available for purchase now. We're looking at 8 to 12 week lead times. The sensor block itself, which comes with the C360, the snorkel, as well as the cradle, is priced at $9,500.
Okay.
Your initial purchase, you're likely going to want to package that with a calibration station, which starts at $12,950 with the sensor.
Okay.
If you want to outfit your fleet with 3 or 4 sensors, you do not need a one-for-one relationship with the cal station at all. So in theory, one cal station will service an indefinite number of C360s.
She said $9,500 for the system, and then you need one calibration, but one calibrator can go to many, so it's 1 to many.
Correct.
And with the calibrator, you said what, 12.5?
12,950.
12,950. Okay. So 12,950. So this system looks again really promising. It is with DroneSense. Is there any integration in the DJI Pod app, or is it strictly DroneSense?
So this is actually the FLIR ViewLink app, which is built on DroneSense.
Okay.
So this does not require a DroneSense subscription for the base functionality.
Oh, gotcha.
The app is fairly straightforward. You toggle on the C360 input. It's a slidable ribbon.
Okay.
If you've got a couple items that you know you're not concerned about at the moment, you can deactivate as many as you'd like to pare it down, make it a little bit easier to look at.
Okay.
I did hear you say real-time readout earlier, so we got a 300 mil pump. We can show just a quick example of sensor reaction.
That's so much.
So you can see our PID hitting there.
Yep. So very rapid, and it does have the probe there, so you just need to get it into the gas cloud, get your immediate readout. So that was actually one of my questions. That's pretty big. Is that you actually don't? I mean, DroneSense is awesome. We use it, but you don't actually have to purchase DroneSense because this functionality, this basic functionality, comes with the purchase of this equipment.
Correct.
All right, excellent. All right, and again, I know there's been quite a few videos about it already, and I posted some pictures about it, but there were lots of questions of it, and so there it is. It is an impressive system, and and I can definitely see the hazmat teams really looking forward to that. So, all right, thank you, appreciate it.
Yep, thank you.
All right, so and then the last area over here for the gimbals, of course, is the DJI area, and we can't go here without skipping over. We can't skip over any DJI. Everybody kind of knows about this one. This is the methane detector. It detects one gas, and they got a pretty heavy price tag on it, but you know, we'll have to see how that pans out. I believe that's a third party with DJI. Of course, everybody knows that the spotlight with the laser on it is now available. Some folks have been asking about this. So this is your Phantom 4 with your NDVI or your multispectral. There's your multispectral camera, as you see on there. I got to kind of hold it because you don't want to flop down. But there's your P4 RTK with the multispectral. Now this one, in my opinion, I've shown you more gimbals than you probably care to look at, but this one, in my opinion, is the biggest thing to talk about in AirWorks 2019. You're going, Garrett, you're showing me it's the invisible Phantom gimbal. Actually, what this is, so this is a door opener. This thing will allow for all of you guys that want some kind of development and to make a payload that'll go on an M210. This is what opens the door for you. So when DJI came out with their payload SDK, one of the things is, hey, we all have these great ideas and we want to make spotlights and multi-gas sensors and all this cool stuff. But then they realize, hey, I can get this thing and have it small enough where it'll fit, but I don't want to have to reinvent the wheel with a gimbal, and I have no idea how I'm even going to talk to the DJI system. Well, thankfully, they have done this. This is basically what would be a generic DJI gimbal. And what this means is that you come up with your own payload and they'll give you an interface to plug into here. Of course, you'll have to have it match these specifications. It's adjustable for balance, both forward and back, and then you basically integrate with their SDK. You do just a little bit of development on software so it'll work on the Pilot app or on your own app, and boom, now you have it. So this right here opens a lot of doors for development, which means that this platform, of course, everybody knows this is an excellent platform to begin with, but this thing just became the Swiss Army knives of all Swiss Army knives, because this one payload here is going to allow for the explosion of utility, which is what I'm all about with this system, with the M210 or M200 system. So I'm super excited about it. I know you're going, Garrett, you're showing me an empty payload, but I'm just telling you, take a look at this thing, because this, out of all the cool stuff that I showed you before, and if you rewind, by the way, you'll see that some of those were already developed on here. And so that's, in my opinion, that's just the way to go. So, all right, anyway, that's all the new payloads. I promised I'd make this video. I know it's 23 minutes long, but hey, there were a lot of them here. And so anyway, hope this helps y'all, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.